welcome to February free audit website month, and it's the 17th, so we're chugging our way very fast through February. Anyone got a machine that sort of slows down? I don't want to go back in time. I just want to slow it down a bit. So can I have like another 10 hours or so a day? Would be really good on some days, but only by selections. Anyway, enough of my rambling. Today's website is shared screen. Here we go, entire screen, that one, share, is Metimeconnect. Now, I don't know, it's been probably a while since I mentioned it, but as well as being a digital marketer, I'm a Reiki master and an intuitive psychic, and that's sort of that's my hobby job. And what I look for in a website is I look for the feeling it gives me. And immediately I went on this website, I got an immense feeling of wow. I felt good. And so then the digital marketer sort of cuts in and goes, so what is it about that website that made me feel really nice? It made me feel really comforted and calmed and nurtured. Firstly, it's the colors. And secondly, it's clean, it's clear. It's not too much in my face. I didn't get the immediate pop up in my face. Thank God. Thank you very much. And what also really appealed to me is lots of happy smiling faces, and they've picked up cleverly on the colors. So the color here has been picked up here by the lady's outfit, same outfit in the same thing, and this color here has been picked up by the outfit, and they do that pretty consistently the whole way through the website. It's a very carefully color selected palette, which is beautiful, and it's got a very human feel to it. So what is Metimeconnect about? It's about gift boxing. It's about buying boxes and either giving them to yourself or giving them to a loved one or an employee or a client or whatever that looks like. And instead of just coming in and just headlining with the boxes, which they could have done, they've headlined with the wonderful feeling you get when you give or get one of these boxes, and that's the important thing. And then they've used words and copy that enhance that feeling for me. They're not saying our gift boxes are blah, 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 and blah. They're saying connection, relaxation, appreciation. Really clever use of three very succinct words, creating lasting bonds among family, friends, colleagues, and the wider community through the art of gift giving. Spot on copy. It doesn't get better than this. And then they say, okay, so what are the gift boxes? And they've kept it really nice and simple. They have a smaller one and they have a bigger one. Like, they've called it piccolo boxes and they've called it grand boxes. I think that might be don't know what this is. No, it's just an image. And then they've gone into, so why us? Metimeconnect, we make gift giving an easy and enjoyable experience that touches hearts and leaves a lasting impact. You sure do, ladies. You sure do. Congratulations. You've done this very well. It's personal message handwritten by us on our free gift card, connecting, quality, eco-friendly, thoughtful, free express shipping. Look, it's ticking all of the boxes for me. They've added in a little bit of a sandy color background just to break it up a little bit. And then, congratulations, on the front page, on the home page, I'm thinking, well, who is this person behind this? And they've given me a little quick, lovely image, again, smiling, right color on, looking relaxed and looking fabulous, and just a little quick bit about her. And if you want to go and find out more about her, then there is a page there. Then this is very impactful that we've kept this same image on here, so it sort of reminds me of what's happened up above. But this is a nice, really simple sign up. Join the Me Time Circle. So instead of just saying give us your email address, we'll keep you in the loop. It's again the feeling that's coming across from this website is really I want to be in this. I don't know who I'd send your presents, your boxes to, maybe to myself, and that'd be about it. Because I don't gift anybody anything, I have no need to. But connection, relaxation, appreciation. They've followed those words too. Yes, let's connect. Colors. About us, our story, meet the founder, reflections is like their blog. I'll say something about that in a minute. Need help. The only thing I'm not seeing on here is I'm not seeing a shipping policy. And if they're doing lots of Facebook ad work or Google ad work or even Pinterest work, they get a bit narky about not seeing a shipping policy. They're doing returns, they're doing privacy, they're doing terms and conditions or terms of use. Sitemap, I don't put a sitemap on anything anymore. I think they went out the door a long time ago. 2 social media accounts, Facebook and Instagram. I would also be putting this on Pinterest because it's the sort of thing, excuse me, it's the sort of thing that Pinterest loves. It's built with, so that made me go, well, what's this built with? It's very, very nicely done. It's a WordPress site. It's got Klaviyo installed. It's pretty obvious from that. It's pretty obvious from this. This is a classic Klaviyo look. I probably would also, when you use Klaviyo, there's another little one where you can actually, they're not using the pop-up, but they've got to get down to this part here to see this. You can also on Klaviyo have a little like teaser installed down here. So I'd probably think about adding that, just so that's installed down here and it's seen always. So, like unlike most sites, when I go onto them and they're asking for their email address up front, I wanted to give my email address to this site a whole lot faster than you asked me for it. So the little teaser down here would have worked well. That's not where I want to be. I want to be here. Klaviyo, Facebook Pixel, Google Analytics 4, Google Site Tag, Site Kit Font Awesome, Google Tag Manager, Yoast. I'm assuming the Yoast setups. Look at this site. I would say the Yoast setup's probably done fairly well, but maybe not. But they've certainly got it installed. We'll have a look at that in a minute. Now, this is built on Elementor. Elementor is a page builder that sits on top of a WordPress theme. In this case, they've used a very simple WordPress theme that's very cut down. And they've used Elementor and Elementor Pro. So Pro is just the Pro version of Elementor to build these pages. And it's giving this clean, crisp look. I love Elementor. I've been working in Elementor since it first came out and been watching its move from fantastic to amazing over, I think it's probably about 8 to 10 years now. It's great. And it's particularly really good if you're a business that wants to build your own WordPress website. You don't have the cash yet to go and get a person in to do it that's going to put all these weird bells and whistles on it and code it and all sorts of awful things. Elementor itself is free, so you could have a host, so long as you've got a hosting account. The WordPress script is free, Elementor is free. Install it on a cheap bit of hosting that's going to cost you maybe $5 a month, and go for it. Go for it and play. I actually have a behind the scenes on my. If you go to my website, which is karimar.com, behind the scenes you'll find be able to see Elementor and Elementor Pro behind the scenes. As I use it all the time, absolutely love it. Klaviyo, also a few other bits and pieces, and then they've got WooCommerce. See, Hello Elementor, that's the baseline WordPress theme that they're actually using. So they're not using the theme at all. Elementor is the one doing the heavy lifting for this. And because they've got Elementor Pro, it's doing the headers and footers as well. And then a whole lot of different ways to purchase. Something I would also like to see the trust buttons down the bottom, which is to do with the purchase process. The trust buttons for Visa, MasterCard, and they're using eWay. They're not using eWay. I think not sure whether eWay is a buy now, pay later. You definitely think, well, I think that I definitely recommend a buy now, pay later one on this. Afterpay is the classic. Klarna's out there. There's a stack of them. If you go onto the back of WooCommerce, it'll give you a stack of options. Verified link, Facebook, Instagram. The Facebook Pixel is definitely installed. And then we're getting into all the bits and pieces. And see, they've bought their domain from Namecheap. That's a nice, quick, cheap, easy way to have their domain. I don't know where it's been hosted. I could find out if I really wanted to, but I'm not going to. So what are they doing with the SEO? Got a good title, got a good description. Thoughtful gift boxes and hampers in Australia. Explore locally sourced gift hands. Perfect, unique, good, nice. It says keywords are missing. I tend to not necessarily believe that on this app, but certainly I would be looking at the SEO setup and making sure the right keywords are in. This is also a little concerning. There's no H1 tags and there's 12 H2s. So it should be the other way around. There should be more H1s than H2s. You've got 3 H3s. So this is just got too few H1s and too many H2s. Images 5, links 70, all the usual stuff. Headers H3, yeah. See that should be a H1 header. That should be a H1 header. That should be a H1 header. That probably should be a H1. I'm not an SEO specialist by any means, but I sort of know enough to get myself into a world of trouble. There's some alt tags missing on some of these. Those two. Links. Nice Facebook image coming up. So that's the image that when they post on Facebook without it going to a particular page, that's the sort of default one that's going to come up. Okay, so the SEO looks not too bad without being able to go into the back end of it. I'm not a lover of putting an email address on the site. That just invites spam. You've got a good, on their contact me, I instead recommend you put the contact me down there, little contact me form, even if it's just name, email, and message, or a link to the contact me page, because you don't really want them to email. You don't want all the spammers to email you. Let's put it that way. Because unfortunately, what happens is the real people don't email you, just the crap. Excuse the French. Facebook chat. Thanks for visiting. Oh, I'm assuming it's a Facebook chat. I'm pretty sure I saw that in Facebook chat widget, but it's a chat widget. Copyright 2023. That should have been set up as the copyright being the date, being the year, so that it automatically clicks over whenever the year clicks over, and you don't have to go and manually change it. But a manual change, it's pretty simple. Nice little simple logo, not too fancy. It's not about the logo on this site. So the shop all, this is using WooCommerce. Here's the shop all, everything you could buy. Now, what I also like about this is what they've done is they haven't said box 1 or the silver box or the bronze box or the box of somethings. They've actually given me the feeling I'm going to feel when I buy that box. So peaceful moments, mindful reflection, simple serenity, sip, snack, and snooze. Like, very appealing, very, very appealing. Nourish, glow, and renew, pamper and glow, detox and delight. So I'm already feeling, like good vibes. Great. Yum. I want one of these. Me time card, so you can, have get well soon card, happy birthday card. They're nice little add-ons. So if you were buying one of these boxes for a birthday, add a nice little happy birthday card in there. Select options or what. It's a tad on the slow side, but I suspect that's because I'm live streaming. But you might want to check the site speed. Happy birthday, plantable gift card. Oh, it's a plantable gift card. So they're the ones that they've actually got seeds embedded within them. Custom gift card message. I don't know why it said select options when it was only one option. That sort of, I was expecting to go onto here and find like different options within the happy birthday card, like a dog, a cat, a bird, I don't know, whatever. Minor point. Yeah. So it's nice to have. It's a nice little way to increase your average order value. I'm hoping that when you buy that they come up as an option. So let's have a look at an individual. And the fact that they've put them out, it's a very simple way they've put the products together. It's either a large or a small. There's not too many things for me to have to think about. You know, do I want a large one? Do I want a small one? Obviously, that's going to imply the large ones are dearer, the small ones are cheaper. In stock, peaceful moments. Let's have a look at this. Again, the colour's been brought through. They've got the hover so that you can actually, you know, have a good look at what's on there. That's important on these gift boxes because I really, you know, I like to know what's in there, particularly if I'm gifting it. Crystal soap rose. Okay, a nice little close-up of the box itself. Beautiful packaging, lovely presentation. You deserve this. It's just everything's got such a nice feel to it. And again, we're seeing people here with the boxes. It's not just the box. These are called lifestyle photographs, and they're actually the product being used, not just the product. And too often I see e-commerce stores that they just focus on the product. They don't actually show people interacting with the product. A, it gives you a sense of proportion, like is this big or is this small? And B, it gives me a better sense of if I gift this product or I get it from use it for myself or whatever that looks like, that this is how I could imagine using it, particularly like this. Not so sure whether that's, to me, strong. It's too strong a focus on the hand and not on the soap. But anyway, so peaceful moments, elevate your space with scented delights. Scented delights, peaceful moment gift box. The champagne and strawberry scented candle and diffuser set the mood. I would probably bullet point these, just because it just makes it a little easier to read. I'm just having a look at what it's like on mobile. Which one are we on? We're on peaceful moments. Yeah, it's borderline. What we find out when people are on websites is they don't tend to read blocks of text. They're scanning websites really fast, and they're doing this. And so when you've got bullet points, see these aren't bullet points, but these paragraphs with bold on them. Another thing I will sometimes do if I'm doing a paragraph is I will bold certain bits of it. You know, people's eye pick up the bold and they pick up the bullet points because they're like literally. So they're reading personalised and eco-friendly. They're only going back to look at the individual text if they really need to dig in, and a lot of people won't. So I'd be inclined to more bullet point that. So definitely the peaceful moments. And it's the champagne and strawberry scented candle. So I put, and I'm wondering from an SEO's perspective, and this is something I'd be asking an SEO person, will it SEO better if it's got scented candles, champagne and strawberries, diffuser? It doesn't really say scented candle and diffuser. Oh, that's the diffuser, that's the scented candle. So I would put imagine the fragrance is champagne and strawberries in the diffuser. Rose quartz soap, touch of elegance in skincare. Italian limited and wild raspberry nougat, tantalize your taste buds. Okay. Yeah, it just is a lot for my head to get around. Whereas if I had scented candle, flavor, diffuser, fragrance, soap, rose quartz. And so if I broke it down, my brain would just be able to absorb it just a little easier together. And that's a nice statement. Is this a gift? What happens if I say it's a gift? Yes, good printable card. Metimeconnect card, plantable card. That's the ones that we were looking at a minute ago. So yeah, this has been well set up. Add to cart PayPal. See, there's no trust badges for the money side of things here as well, and that makes a difference to some people. So it goes down to what's inside down here, but see, I'd be putting that and that and that crystal soap. I'd be putting that poster. I'd be putting that a little bit higher up here, so I don't have to go and try and find it down there. What's it like when I'm... It's not too bad on mobile, but it's a lot of words, and I think it could be just tightened up a bit. Choose a poster. I think I'd put the information about the shipping a little bit higher up than down there. So free express shipping on all orders, it is up there. That's good. But I'd sort of probably be reiterating it here somewhere as well. As I say, I'm really nitpicking. That's nice. Yes, you are absolutely subsidising. $9.95 flat rate for all orders under 120. That's a little low nowadays. I'm tending to advocate sort of 12 to 15. And I really don't think that that's going to make much of a difference on this product, because they're not buying this because of the cheap shipping. What happens when I add to cart? $179. You can't continue checking. Gift boxes. They're showing me other ones that I can have added to carts, which is good. I also was just thinking, is this a gift? I would maybe, because I've actually got to click on that. What happens when that's on a... You're sort of relying on them to click on it, depending on how much you have to say. I'd sort of like maybe put that up here. Maybe we'll connect gift codes with a custom card to make a gift. I'd sort of make a bit more of a point up there so they don't have to click on it to see it. And on the home page, do they actually make that point on the home page? Sort of. Probably have a little think about saying that you can add a plantable card as well, maybe, without, you don't want to go into too much to throw these nice boxes out. Where was I? But no, overall, very, very nicely done. Packaging is very nice. If it comes looking like that, I'd be very, very, very pleased. Okay, let's have a look at their social media. As I said, I would like Pinterest on here as well. And because of the name of it, I would probably also grab the YouTube, not necessarily to use it, but at least to have it. Because Metimeconnect is a fairly particular name that you want. Then you got 45 likes and 110 followers. Ooh, that's a shame. Sounds to me like they're not taking full advantage of social media. This is a good image. This is a good image. Three-day date with my beautiful granddaughter. Crystal Castle, Byron Bay. It's a lovely place. I've been there, not for many years, but before they changed their way in which you went into it, it was a regular stopover point for my daughter and I, whether we were going up to the Gold Coast or coming back. And then, unfortunately, they changed it over to being quite expensive to go in there. You had to pay like $20 or something to go in there, and we'd only ever go in there for half an hour or so. But it's a fabulous place if you're ever up that way. One of my most favourite spots. 3 days ago, happy Valentine's Day. Okay, so are they doing... Okay, they're doing a connect to the site. Whatever you decided to do, that's a good call to action. Products, yes, they've done a good call to action on that. The imagery, the colours, all of this is consistent with the website. I like this Gratitude Friday that they're doing. Are they doing it? That's what I think. Gratitude Friday. Nice theme. I like that. I think I'm sort of assuming these are being written by Rosa. I think. This looks like her. But again, see, they're picking up the colour theme around it. She's not in her brand of colours, but that's okay. We'll let her get away with that. Pamper and Gift was now back in stock. Yes, they've got a connection, and it's a link to the product, not just the website, and it's a link. Thank you very much. Italy is on the top. So there's a little bit of personal being welded into here as well, which, given the way this site is perfectly appropriate. Because you do want to know about the person behind this, but it's got to be a fine balance, not too enough, but not too much. Happy Australia Day. Why are they not? You know, if this came to me as an account, I'd be tempted to say to them, just run some cheap Facebook ads, just to get some awareness going up, because it's a shame you're really not got enough awareness going up on here. Let me have a look at the about and see whether they happen to be running any ads. So the about, go to page transparency, not currently running any ads. And they're not doing many reels either. So there's only one reel there. You want to be doing more reels. That's probably not helping your numbers. See a few photos. So I would take some of these videos and change them back in. So depending on how time appropriate they are. So that would make a good reel. So just go into Canva and change it into a reel format. We have a winner last day to go, but none of those are appropriate. 2 days to go. We're live. We're launching MTC photo shoot. We're live. So yeah, you've only got that one can go into a reel. Let's have a look at Instagram. Oh, I am really surprised. Because this has got, so there's more reels there. So all of 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All 6 of those reels must be on Facebook. You've only got Friday the 10th of November. I wonder what's in the box. So all of those should be on Facebook. And you need more. You need a lot more. Again, colors is consistent. A lot of what they are posting on Facebook, they're also posting on Instagram, which is exactly how you do it. They're doing the Gratitude Friday. Are they having? They don't have the. I would have Gratitude Friday up here, and I would have reels up here, and whatever other theme you've got going on. Maybe create it. A couple of other themes like self-care or gift a friend or something like that. Gift giving, something like that. And we're back to. So probably my second most favourite website that I've looked at in doing this over the last 17 days, and many of the other websites that I've looked at in my career. The only reason it's probably not number one, Red Hill Candles was number one, is it was a much more complicated site, and to have achieved what they've achieved on that really heavily complicated site was really well done. This is lovely. I really love this. It's a nice, simple, easy site. It's good. Why have I got 2 things in my shopping cart? Oh, I don't want 2 of those. So I'm just going to leave it in here till I see what their abandoned cart emails are like. Something I was going to say, it's gone now. Oh, the reflections, the blog. I love the naming of the blog. Reflection. It is a blog page. They've named it Reflections. Great. Don't use blog. It's a dreadful word. But I'd like to see more in here. And what I'm also not seeing on this site that I've just occurred to me is we've got the lovely, people in the images up here, but it's obvious that that's a it's obvious that that's sort of staged. I'm not seeing any testimonials. So I would like to see like the true user-generated content, not the stuff that they're calling user-generated content now, which is, and I'd like to see it on the socials as well, which is people actually getting, there's no reviews going on here anywhere, not even on here. I'm not seeing reviews of the products. I'd like to see reviews going on. There's not even on here. Not much going on in the way of commenting at all. So run a quick little, not competition. I don't like the word competition, but give people an incentive, maybe a $10 gift voucher towards your next purchase or something like that, to share the content. You can actually get plugins that actually do that and invite people to share their experience once they've purchased. WooCommerce has a built-in review section as well, so that you would have like reviews of the product going on. Where am I? Yeah, we'd have reviews of the product going on that people could see. So once they've bought it, they'd be asked to place a review. That's about the only sort of things I can see, but lovely site. Well done. Congratulations. I really think it's beautiful. That's about all I have to offer right here now. I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my weekend. So enjoy your weekend, and see you tomorrow for a quick short audit. And then again on Monday, we do it all again for another week.